Going back again here. As we go into the wire tuck part, I've put all the electronics under the dash, and it's pretty easy to get at. It looks crazy right now, but all of this is on a hinge will fold up, and that won't be visible. But I just wanted to start it and see if it turned over and would run prior to putting the black tape around it and putting the wire loom on it. So that's how it's going to be hanging for the major components. I got the ignition switch in, that works, and the cigarette lighter is wired in, and stuff is slowly coming together. Not much in these old pickups as far as the wires that there are today. There's no CAN system or anything like that. It's pretty simple and cut and dried, so that's what makes it easy. Got the fenders done and fitted. I'm going to sandblast those tomorrow and hopefully put a coat of paint on those. These are set to tilt forward. I had to recondition and redesign my hood tilt system. I thought this would work the other way. I hooked it to this here. This was the old system where this radiator was attached to the frame, and then the fenders and the hood and everything swung away from it, but it was kind of wonky and not very solid. So here I boxed in the frame, put in some good 1-inch pin, and then the bumper doesn't have to be adjusted, and it's got a nice fit to it, and the fenders and the hood and everything fits good, and it tilts a lot better. It just seems like it was a lot easier to do. On the end here, I'm going to drill a hole in there and thread it and make that so that this will take grease. And then you just thread an 1/8-inch pipe thread in there, put a zerk in, and then another bolt through there, drill a hole through, and you make the hole in the pin match up to the vertical and the horizontal, and then that'll grease those, just so it doesn't get rusted shut. That's a really pretty nice tight fit on there. So I'm really liking how that turned out, and it's got a little guide there to keep it straight. I put that on like that and then boxed it. And I might do a little bit more welding, and I might box in this whole part here and here. Not that it needs to be that way, but then when I put my snowplow on the front of it, I might want to have that boxed just for more structure. Then as we go through, you can see that the wire tuck, those are the 2 wires that'll be on the firewall, and everything else is gone. It'll be covered up. I'm going to repaint it black. I'm going to put a pearl red black base coat, clear coat in the engine compartment. And that wire there, that'll be gone. That's the coil wire that goes under the dash. And that I used that just to start it, to make sure it started, and I turned it over and it started. So we got 1 wire here that goes to our electronic choke, and that is about it. You can't really see much. All of that'll be taped and hidden down in between here with a wire loom. And you can see there's some wires still there that just have to be black taped and loomed and hidden out of the way, but all that'll be gone. So the next shot that you see with that will be that'll be all you see in the engine compartment. I thought I would swap and turn the vacuum booster upside down there too. See, so you're not going to see any of those wires here, or that hose. That vacuum hose is going to be changed out to a copper tube. And I'm going to copper tube the water hoses. All these water hoses here, pipes that go here, they're going to go along here, and then they're going to go up and tee into that, my heater hoses. But those will be all copper pipes, just like this copper here. I thought that was a nice addition to kind of give it a steampunk look. But that's about ready to roll on that. I'm going to burn up a lot of tape. Tomorrow, again, like I said, I'm going to have the fenders cut sandblasted, primered. I'll sand the outside and put the build coat on the outside, and then I'll put epoxy prime the inside and paint that black and get that ready for the for that black pearl. And once that's done, then we'll start on doing the body work. I got the box sides in too, but those will be coming. But this is how it's going together. And got the electronic fuel pump there. That'll have just one wire. When the key turns on, it'll energize the pump. That'll go there. And you can see that there's not going to be any wires showing there either. There are no battery wires. All of it's going to be tucked away. That'll all be in a loom. It's just running along there just to make sure that it's wired right and it works. Once it's operational, it'll be secured and tied up, and I might box that in too so that that's not visible. Anyway, thanks for watching, and fade to black, my friends.